deserve to be congratulated if you're staying drug-free. That is the smart thing to do. I'm drug-free and I'm real proud of that myself. Don't ever let anybody make you feel ashamed of making a good choice for you. That just means you're being smart if you're staying drug-free. All right, coming up.
Who knew that a drug-free rap song would start Reggie Robinson's career as a DJ? DJing was not part of his original plan, but he first learned when he was in Portsmouth, Ohio, which is Robinson's hometown. He was a director of the community center there, and he had a DJ group that would come in and do Friday night dances. After some time, Robinson asked them to teach him how to DJ. That was where he started learning how to DJ for the kids at the community center, and that was in the 80s.
They must have liked something I did because I became their DJ at all the middle school dances and then the high school, and then other schools would say, hey, that Rockin Reggie guy, can you have his number?
Reggie Robinson, also known as Rockin Reggie, is a DJ in Southeast Ohio who advocates for substance use prevention and rehabilitation. Robinson is also in long-term recovery from a substance use disorder and uses his experience to help others. The name Rockin Reggie comes from a good friend of Robinson's. Earlier in his DJing career, Robinson did not have a name for his business. When his friend hired him for the event, she made a flyer that said music by DJ Rockin Reggie. From there, the name stuck. Robinson moved to Athens in 1988 and started working at Health Recovery Services. He was working in prevention and working with young people by going to schools and talking to students about staying away from drugs and other harmful behaviors.
We're literally trying to save lives. I mean, there's so much facing young people now. There's so many temptations out there. There's stuff that can kill them the first time they try it. And so, it's real, sobering information that we're giving to them. And we don't just talk about drugs these days. We talk about dating violence. We talk about vaping. Vaping is such a huge problem out there. We have an evidence-based program called Catch My Breath. It's a dating or a vaping prevention program. We do suicide prevention. We have programs that work on, just communication and life skills and, all those things that they need in their everyday lives. And so it's an ever-increasing challenge trying to make it engaging and something that, is accessible for them. And so I have kind of a ace up my sleeve, when I walk in. It's Rockin Reggie, maybe we'll listen,
Robinson would also talk about bullying, teen dating violence, and other harmful behaviors young people could fall into. However, Robinson felt like he wasn't being interesting enough to keep kids involved in what he was talking about. But one day, Robinson had an epiphany. After working through a math table with his daughter, he thought, why not spread the message of prevention through rap?
Why can't you remember your math tables? You remember everything that MC Hammer, remember the can't touch this guy?
Yes.
You remember everything he says. She said, Dad, that's different. That's fun. And the light went off for me. So I turned her math tables into a rap. I wrote a math rap for my daughter.
Robinson uses music to spread positivity and raise awareness about substance misuse, and he shows his community that it is possible to have fun without being under the influence. Additionally to being a DJ, Robinson started an organization called Prevention Rocks. Prevention Rocks provides mental health services, first aid training, vaping prevention, and more. The organization is still new, but it provides training and workshops to help continue to get the message out there. The organization just had its first board meeting and is continuing to build its presence. Robinson is also involved in other organizations throughout Athens, including the Athens County Children's Services, Health Recovery Services, and the Athens County unit of the NAACP.
It's also Athens Children's Services, and
Right.
I think it's a great thing that they do because sometimes they get a bad rap as, those are the people who come and take your kids. It's so much more than that. They only do that if there's no other way of protecting that young person. And then, even in that case, they're trying to reunite that family as quickly as possible. They recognize that the best people for the kids to be with are, their parents or their kin. They have a kinship program.
When Robinson is not volunteering his time to his board work, he is also a peer recovery supporter. He trains people to work with individuals who struggle with substance abuse disorders and mental health issues. Robinson is also a facilitator of mental health first aid, which provides immediate support to those experiencing a mental health crisis until professionals arrive.
That's why I do it. It's a small drop in the bucket compared to what I have been given.
To support his work, contributions to agencies like Prevention Rocks, Athens County Children's Services, Health Recovery Services, and the NAACP are through donations and volunteers. According to Robinson, another way to help is to advocate for people experiencing a substance use disorder by getting rid of the stigma and using respectful and mindful language. For generations, Rockin Reggie has made impacts on children in schools. Many former students of the elementary schools recognize him and remember his messages of staying substance-free.
I love it. I could, be fake shy and say, oh, no, I love it. I really do. It lets me know that I did something that was memorable for them. And it never fails. People approach me and there's a smile on their face. And that's the whole reason. I want to be associated with that kind of a great memory.
Robinson loves that he has left a positive impact and memory to those who recognize him. With all of his work, Robinson hopes to leave one legacy: a smile.